For Africa, solidarity for me means African unity, true African unity. African unity started as an organizational form in 1963. The United States, Britain, and France hated it. They don't want African unity. When they saw leaders that would unify like Patrice Lumumba, they killed them or they overthrew them, because empires like divide and conquer. The colonial period left Africa with 54 or 55 countries, depending on how you count it. That's a lot. And each one by itself cannot achieve the future that it wants. It can't resist the diplomacy or the attacks on diplomacy by itself. It can't resist the pressures. It can't resist the financial squeeze. It can't resist the instabilities that come from a market that's too small. Unity is the key. Solidarity is the key. And also, this is why this university is so crucial, because you are not only the University of South Africa, you are a South African university all over Africa. So I'm reading UNISA as Universities of Africa, because you are not only the leader here, but you're a leader across the continent. And so on your own campuses and your connections with other universities around this continent, work together to pull the unity of knowledge, of education, of training, and of good advice to the national governments and to the empowerment of the African Union as a true union. And I want Africa to make the continental free trade area really work. I want this continent is the same size as India and China in population. Actually, a little bit bigger than China, probably just about the same with India right now. 1.5 billion people in Africa, 1.5 billion people in India, 1.4 billion people in China. They're the little one on the block. China ended its poverty in 40 years through good planning and this mass national scale. India is on the path of ending its poverty now. It's about 15 years behind China in the reforms that opened up, that led to the rapid takeoff. It's time for Africa now, as this giant, as a continental scale economy, to be the era of takeoff. And that will come with a continental scale economy and a continental scale strategy. And that means solidarity. So I want to commend you for the wonderful role that you're playing. I would like to say that for me, the single most important investment for the next 20 years is to make sure that this is the fastest learning continent, that this is a continent that is filled with knowledge, filled with education everywhere. By the way, the adults, the children, this should be a time of the greatest advancement of learning and knowledge in Africa, and what you will learn will help light the whole world. Thank you very much.